in.
There's a park down in Australia named Koala Park where real teddy bears live in trees. They're most always happy and play together all day, but once upon a time, they became angry with each other. No bear remembers why, and they became angrier and angrier. First, they stopped speaking to each other, and then they even stopped looking at each other and just stared straight ahead and made growling noises. The wise old bear who lived at the top of the tallest eucalyptus tree thought this behavior was terrible. Something must be done right away, he said to himself. He scratched his head and shouted, "I'll give a costume ball, and all bears will be invited. They will all wear masks, so they won't have to tell each other who they are. In this way, they will soon get together again. At sundown, I'll tell them to take off their costumes and masks. And by then, they'll be friends, and all will once more be well in Koala Park." The angry bears loved this idea. Each chose a different costume. There was an American Indian bear, a sleeping bear, a Spanish bear, and a clown bear. A French bear, an angel bear, a nurse bear, and a bullfighter bear. There was a hunting bear, a Chinese bear, a night bear, a dancing bear, a Turkish bear, and a Napoleon bear. The music for the dancing was lovely. There was an accordion that went squeak squonk, a triangle that went ting ting, a guitar that went clink clunk, and a big horn that went boom boom. It was a wonderful party. They did all kinds of dances. There were rumbas, sambas, bunny hugs, and turkey trots. They also did very hard to do dances, which they made up all by themselves. At sundown, the wise old bear who lived at the top of the tallest eucalyptus tree shouted, "Off with your costumes and off with your masks!" The bears took off their costumes and threw them in a big pile in the middle of the dance floor. They next took off their masks and hung them on the branch of a tree. They turned and looked at each other, and then something awful happened. Koala bears are famous for looking very much alike, and these bears had been unfriendly for so long that they could no longer tell each other apart. The clown bear didn't know the dancing bear. The hunting bear know the Chinese bear. They started to get angry all over again, and some low growling was heard. The wise old bear, who lived at the top of the tallest yucca tree, thought this behavior was terrible. Something must be done right away, he said to himself. He scratched his head and thought, "Jump into your costumes and on with the dance." The bears put their costumes back on and tied on their masks, and the growling noises stopped as they happily danced together far into the night. The bears had had such a good time at the party that next day they all decided to wear a part of their costumes as a souvenir. This was a perfect idea. With these souvenirs, they could easily tell each other apart. The clown bear knew the dancing bear. The hunting bear knew the nurse bear. The Indian bear knew the Chinese bear. They all got together and talked about what a wonderful party it had been. After a while, they found that they could once again tell each other apart as just plain bears. And after that all was well once in Koala Park. The wise old bear, who lived at the top of the tallest eucalyptus tree, thought this behavior was wonderful. He scratched his head and thought, from now on, in Koala Park, there must be many, many more bear parties. The end.